Hi all, so I thought I'd check in this week since I went off to Brighton on Monday. Had 3 lovely days. It's funny really because my other half has been talking about taking me down there ever since we've met, which is about 15 years now, and this is the first opportunity we really had to go. So we had a nice room, managed to see the sea from our balcony, and a really comfy bed. I was going to take my juicer with me and juice, but I made the decision that I wasn't going to, because I think I probably wouldn't have juiced while I was there anyway, and because I waited so long to go, I really wanted to enjoy myself. So we managed to find some really nice places to eat. There were so many vegetarian and vegan places, which was fantastic. I'm not vegetarian and vegan, but I'd made the choice when I started my juicing that once I started eating, that's the route I was going to go. So I did eat. I think I put on about £2 in the 3 days that we were down there. I walked miles. I did about 20 miles in the 3 days. I've got a Fitbit Flex, which is one of these pedometer things that monitors your steps. So I wore that for the whole time we were there. My feet are killing me, and I can't believe how far I walked. Don't get me wrong, we weren't rushing around. We were just meandering around the shops, having a look in all the different places, and it was lovely. I really enjoyed it. Came back, so now I'm kind of at the stage of, right, what am I going to do next? Because having now eaten for 3 days, I realised actually I feel a bit groggy today. So I decided that I would try and go back to basics, which is where I started when I started back in April, because I think I kind of lost my way a little bit the last sort of few weeks. I tried Jason Vale's 28-day super juice me. I didn't like his juices very much, whereas initially I was using Joe Cross's, so I'm kind of used to his juices. So that's what I'm going to do. This is my tatty little book. This is the book that I started on 15th of April, and what I would do each day, if you can see that, is I would write down my weight, my blood pressure, and I would plan my juices for the day. And then I would see what I'd got in my fridge, work out my ingredients, and I would shop every couple of days. And by doing this and following Joe's plan of making sure I had an orange juice, a green juice, a purple juice and a red juice, it worked really well for me, and I got a good variety, and I had some good weight losses. I did throw in a week midway through my 60 days of just upping my greens, which gave me an increased weight loss. But I think I've got bored recently because I haven't really got any direction. So that's where I'm at. I am now going to try and do another 30 days because I'm going away towards the end of August somewhere, and I want to kind of lose another stone hopefully by then. Plus also I've got the check-up with the GP who wanted to see how I was doing. So today, actually, having said I don't like the Jason Vale juices, this is one of his. This is Jason Vale's Blood Builder, which is the beetroot, apple, carrot, avocado, and I love this juice. It's a really nice sweet flavour. I'm still doing the lemon, ginger and cayenne shots that Neil recommended. I've also managed to pick up a load of unwaxed lemons reduced in Morrison's today, so that's quite good. So I've got plenty of them for the next few days. I've planned today and tomorrow's juices. Let me have a look and I'll tell you what I'm having today and tomorrow. I've actually got a couple of Phil's green ones that I made up yesterday, which will do for today. I'm having the JV Blood Builder, which you've just seen me with, and Sweet Sensation. I'm going to have that later. We're off to Bristol Hippodrome this afternoon to go and see the matinee performance of Rock of Ages, so I'm really excited about that. I'm really looking forward to going to see that. And like I said, I had a couple of green juices. Tomorrow I'm going to do the Blood Builder again because I really like that one. I'm going to pull off 2 of the juices from Neil's reboot that we did. So I'm going to do kiwi, kale and cucumber and a deep cleanse tomorrow, and then I'm also going to do a sweet peach pie, which is a Joe Cross recipe. Normally I do that as a sweet potato pie, but the peaches are in at the moment, so I thought I'd give that a go. I've just had a bit of a rant on Chris's post about bariatric surgery, and it's a real bugbear of mine. I think that the NHS are so far off the mark, it's unreal. They really need to just get their fingers out and try and address the obesity problem. I think one of the things I noticed specifically as well is I live in South Wales. I'm not Welsh. I was born in Cambridge, and obesity here is really bad. It's quite unusual when you're walking through Cardiff or somewhere. I would say I see more overweight people than you know, normal, for want of a better word, people. And that was quite evident when we went over to Brighton. It was a switch. There was a lot less obese people in Brighton. So I don't know whether I believe it's something to do with the region that you live in as well, affects how you're educated in and what you eat, and whether you come from a, you know, poor area, or lots of factors. But again, the NHS are just addressing the symptoms, not looking at the cause and educating people about the cause of why they're in the state they're in. But, you know, as we said, they're a money-making machine, and they are always going to be a money-making machine. And I think that they're not going to educate people to change their diet and lifestyle, because it's not going to make them any money. Anyway, rant over. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're okay with me still doing these little videos. I've got so much to say today. It was just easier to do it at camera rather than type it all up. So I hope everybody's having a lovely day. It's really hot here today, so I'm a bit overwhelmed by the heat. So happy juicing, everybody. Chris, good luck. I see you're back on full-time juicing. We can do this, guy. Speak to you later. Bye bye.